Hi, we are in the second complete comprehensive example without the pro-rata. Let's go to the second example sum. Example sum 2. Sukanya Limited invited applications for issuing 1 lakh equity shares of rupees 10 each. The shares were issued at a premium of rupees 20 per share. The amount was payable as follows. On application and allotment, rupees 14 per share including premium of rupees 10. On first call, rupees 8 per share including premium of rupees 5. And on final call, rupees 8 per share including premium of rupees 5. Applications for 96,000 shares were received. Rohit, a shareholder holding 7,000 shares, failed to pay the calls, and Namit, a holder of 5,000 shares, did not pay the final call. Shares of Rohit and Namit were forfeited. Of the forfeited shares, 8,000 shares, including all the shares of Rohit, were reissued to Reena at rupees 8 per share, fully paid up. We are asked to pass the necessary journal entries for the above transactions in the books of Sukanya Limited. So before we pass the journal entries, we will make a few notes. Number of shares issued equals 1 lakh equity shares. Number of shares subscribed and allotted. $96,000 equity shares. The face value of the share is rupees 10 and the issue price, the share is issued at rupees 20 premium, so the issue price is rupees 30. Let's write the breakup. Application plus allotment is rupees 14 per share including rupees 10 premium, so it's 4 plus 10. The first call, it's rupees 8 per share including a premium of rupees 5, so that's 3 plus 5. And the final call is again 8 per share including a premium of rupees 5, 3 plus 5. So we have the total coming up to the issue price of rupees 10 plus 20. The number of shares reissued $8,000 shares including all the shares of Rohit were reissued. So Rohit's 7,000 shares plus Namit's 1,000 shares were reissued. The reissue price is rupees 8 per share and the amount to be credited as paid up is rupees, it says fully paid up, so it's rupees 10. It's reissue at discount. Let's pass the journal entries. Solution. In the books of Sukanya Limited, journal, date/serial number, particulars, LF number, debit rupees and credit rupees. The first entry is for receipt of application and allotment money. Bank account debit. Amount received 96,000 shares multiplied by rupees 14 per share. 2. Equity share application and allotment account. Equity share application and allotment money received. So the amount received ₹13,44,000. The second entry at the time of allotment of shares, equity share application and allotment account debit. The amount of the first journal entry 13,44,000. 2. Equity share capital account. The amount of application and allotment money towards share capital is 96,000 shares multiplied by rupees 4 per share. And 2. Securities premium reserve account. $96,000 shares multiplied by rupees 10 per share premium on application and allotment. The amount against security premium reserve is 9,60,000 rupees, and the amount against equity share capital is 3,84,000 rupees. Application and allotment money transferred to share capital account. The third entry, we will make the first call money due. Equity share first call account debit. The total amount due 96,000 shares multiplied by rupees 8 is the amount due on the first call. 2. Equity share capital account. The amount of first call money towards equity share capital is 96,000 shares multiplied by rupees 3 per share. 2. securities premium reserve account. The amount of first call money towards the premium is 96,000 shares multiplied by rupees 5 per share. The final amounts 4,80,000 rupees against security premium reserve, 2,88,000 rupees against equity share capital account, and 7,68,000 rupees against equity share first call money. First call money due. Fourth entry is for the receipt of the first call money. Bank account debit. We haven't received first call from Rohit, who holds 7,000 shares. So we've received on 96,000 shares minus 7,000 shares, which is 89,000 shares. At the first call money is rupees 8 per share. 2. Equity share first call account. First call money received on 89,000 shares. On multiplying, we get 7,12,000 rupees. The fifth entry, we will make the second and the final call money due. Equity share second and final call account debit to equity share capital account to securities premium reserve account. The total amount due on the final call, 96,000 shares multiplied by rupees 8 per share. The amount against share capital, 96,000 shares multiplied by rupees 3 per share, and the amount towards the premium is 96,000 shares multiplied by rupees 5 per share. So the final amounts, again security premium reserve, it's 4,80,000 rupees. Against equity share capital account is 2,88,000 rupees. And against equity share second and final call, the total amount due is 7,68,000 rupees. Final call money due on 96,000 shares. Next entry is for the receipt of the final call money. Bank account debit. We did not receive the final call money from Rohit, who holds 7,000 shares, as well as Namit, who holds 5,000 shares. So we did not receive on total of 12,000 shares. So on subtracting 12,000 shares from 96,000 shares, we have 84,000 shares on which we've received the final call money of rupees 8 per share. 2. Equity share second and final call account. Total amount received 6,72,000. Final call money received on 84,000 shares. The next entry is to forfeit the shares. We need to forfeit Rohit's 7,000 shares as well as Namit's 5,000 shares. Equity share capital account debit. The number of shares forfeited 12,000 shares multiplied by the amount which is called up at the time of the forfeiture. It's a full amount of rupees 10 per share, 1,20,000 rupees. We have not received the premium, so we'll debit securities premium reserve account. On Rohit's 7,000 shares, we did not receive the premium payable on the first call as well as the second call, the total of which is rupees 10. And on Namit's 5,000 shares, we did not receive the final call premium, which is rupees 5. So it comes up to 70,000 plus 25,000, which is 95,000 rupees. To forfeited shares account. The amount received on the shares which have been forfeited, excluding any premium received. On Rohit's 7,000 shares, we received only the application money of rupees 4 excluding premium. And on Namit's 5,000 shares, we received the application, allotment and the first call money of rupees 7 per share, excluding the premium. So the total amount received is 63,000, 28,000 plus 35,000. To equity share first call. The amount which is not received on the first call, including premium not received if any, 7,000 shares of Rohit multiplied by the amount of the first call money including premium, which is rupees 8 per share, which is 56,000 rupees. And to equity share final call account. The amount which is not received on the final call, including any premium which is not received, that's on 12,000 shares multiplied by rupees 8 per share, 96,000 rupees. The total of the debit is 2,15,000 rupees, and the total of the credit is also 2,15,000 rupees. Narration: 12,000 shares forfeited. So the eighth entry is for the reissue of shares at discount. Bank account debit, 8,000 shares reissued multiplied by the reissue price of rupees 8 per share. It comes up to totaling 64,000 rupees. Forfeited shares account debit, the amount of discount on reissue, 8,000 shares multiplied by rupees 2 per share is the discount, 16,000 rupees. 2. Equity share capital account, the amount which has to be credited as paid up, 8,000 shares multiplied by rupees 10 per share, 80,000 rupees. Narration: 7,000 shares of Rohit and 1,000 shares of Namit reissued at rupees 8 per share. The ninth entry is the final entry, forfeited shares account debit to capital reserve account. Gain on the reissue of forfeited shares transferred to capital reserve account. Let's do the working notes. We need the amount received from the defaulting shareholders on the shares reissued minus the discount on reissue. So we need the amount received on Rohit's 7,000 shares plus the amount received on Namit's 1,000 shares minus the discount on reissue. Amount received from Rohit's 7,000 shares excluding premium is 7,000 shares multiplied by rupees 4 per share, and the amount received from Namit's 1,000 shares is 1,000 shares multiplied by rupees 7 per share, and the discount on reissue is 8,000 shares multiplied by the reissued discount of rupees 2 per share. So it's 28,000 rupees plus 7,000 rupees minus 16,000 rupees. Totals to 19,000 rupees. So the amount for the final journal entry, 19,000 rupees. I will remove the split and we can view the answer together. This is the first screen of the journal entry. This is the second screen. This is the third screen. And the final screen with the working notes.